Yeah, he was a man and he helped me out when I was pregnant. He was a damn good man when I was pregnant. He was there for me. But hell no, don't leave, nigga, and I got kids.
But they're not his kids.
No, they're not his kids. Yeah, he was a man and he helped me out when I was pregnant. He was a damn good man when I was pregnant. He was there for me. But hell no, don't leave, nigga, and I got kids.
But they're not his kids.
No, they're not his kids. You're trying to make it seem like that he wasn't wrong for leaving me.
He wasn't married to you?
No, he was not.
So why is he wrong for leaving you?
Because he could have been a man about the situation instead of trying to be shady and take the kids.
Well, now, did you display the attitude you're exhibiting right now toward him while you two were together?
I always gave him attitude. We always had problems. I'm not going to lie about that.
You always gave him attitude?
Yeah. Yeah, he was a man and he helped me out when I was pregnant. He was a damn good man when I was pregnant. He was there for me. But hell no, don't leave, nigga, and I got kids.
But they're not his kids.
No, they're not his kids.
Parties, please raise your right hand.
How long were you two involved with each other?
A year and 2, maybe 3 months.
All right, so what sort of vehicle are we talking about?
A 97 Honda Accord.
How long had you been together before you got the vehicle?
Before we got the vehicle, we were together, I would say, maybe 4 or 5 months, I believe.
All right, now, what were the arrangements you had relative to the purchase of this vehicle? What's going on here?
Well, really, we basically was doing it because at the time she was, you know, pregnant with 4 or 5 months. Make sure, you know, she was able to make it to the hospital if I was at work.
So you have a kid?
No, sir.
That wasn't your child?
No.
Oh.
I was already pregnant when we got together. I was already 4 months pregnant.
Yes, all right. So you go down to get the vehicle. How do you two acquire the vehicle? In fact, you have a copy of the purchase agreement.
Yes.
Let me see that, please. Now, who is the primary on this, you or her?
She is.
She is. Who put up the money for the down payment?
She did.
She did. Who makes the payments on the car note?
Well, the first year we was both, you know, making the payments.
It ended up being half and half. You know,
so
I would pay
both
the
of
rent.
you paid equally?
Yeah, it was done equally. Either I would pay the rent and then he would go ahead and take care of the car note and then, you know, we go half on the rest of the bills.
So everybody split everything down. So the child is born. Now, when did you two break up?
March of this year.
You keep the car?
Yes, sir.
He took the car.
He took the car?
Yes, literally.
Why do you take the car?
Well, Your Honor, the reason why I took the car is because she had told me she wasn't able to pay the registration, that her license was suspended.
So I told him that I was not going to pay the registration because I had a failure to appear, and they put a hold on my license. My license...
Well, you couldn't drive the vehicle.
No.
Well, what about the registration?
The registration, that wasn't paid because there was a $100 parking ticket from when we first got the car, and him not knowing he parked on the wrong side of the street. So we got a ticket on the car.
We'll be back with more Judge Joe Brown in a moment.
What's he supposed to do? His name is typed in on a document.
He left with the car and I had kids. He tells my brother, oh, well, she tried to make me suffer, so I'm going to make her suffer. I got to go to work and my daughter got to go to school. So what about that?
So because she was unable to make the financial requirements of registering the car and all the rest, you took it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, because, I mean, I felt, you know, there were still, you know, game plans, you know, being involved. So I just basically continued making the payments. And I told, you know, the agreement was I either give her the money or give her the car back. I said, fine, I'll, you know, make arrangements. We never came to an understanding with the agreements on how much, you know, to give her. Every time I tried to, you know,
to buy her interest out.
So I mean, basically, every time I try to give her, you know, said I'll give you this amount here, they'd be like, no, I want the whole amount.
I didn't ask for one lump sum until months later.
He took it, but you got it back, right?
One lump. Yes, I did. Yes, I do have
you
the
and
car
your brother
back.
went and took it.
It wasn't my brother. It was my uncle.
Your uncle and you went and took the car.
Yes.
Is this vehicle insured?
No, it's not.
Well, where is the vehicle?
The vehicle is where I have it. It's in the city that I live in.
Who's driving the vehicle?
The vehicle is not being driven by anybody.
Well, how does he know that?
It's not, because I have another car.
He has no control over the vehicle. He's down on the title, and if you happen to be judgment-proof, they'll go after him as an owner of the vehicle. So he's got a big problem here. What's he supposed to do? Because his name is typed in on a document.
When he left with the car and I had kids, he tells my brother, oh, well, she tried to make me suffer, so I'm going to make her suffer. I got to go to work, and my daughter got to go to school. So what about that? Yeah, he was a man, and he helped me out when I was pregnant. He was a damn good man when I was pregnant. He was there for me. But hell no, don't leave, nigga, and I got kids. He
But
gonna
they're
tell me,
not
oh,
his
well,
kids.
No, they're not his kids. I'm not holding
And
him
look
to
at your
that.
attitude.
I never held
He
him
tried
to
to
that.
help you out, so
I
you
never held him to that because I don't need nobody for nothing.
No, but
I just
excuse
admitted,
me,
yes, he was a good man.
Excuse me. What is he supposed to do? She said, I tried to help you out, so I signed on, and now you're doing me this way. You won't pay the car off. You won't let me have the car and pay it off. So I'm stuck with a car with my name on it that I'm
being paid. You're trying to make it seem like that he wasn't wrong for leaving me.
He wasn't married to you?
No, he was not.
So why is he wrong for leaving you?
Because he could have been a man about the situation instead of trying to be shady and take the keys. He literally took the keys from me. We fought over the keys. But he gets because I find phone numbers. That's why he got put out the house in the first place.
Your Honor, nobody got put out. I left. I actually assisted her in
Okay,
packing my
I
stuff.
packed your stuff, but you left, right? I put you out.
Well, now, did you display the attitude you're exhibiting right now toward him while you two were together?
I always gave him attitude. We always have problems. I'm not going to lie about that.
You always gave him attitude?
Yep, we always have problems. And I got the same back in return. Anytime I asked for something or if I wanted something, it was like every time my bill was due, he got on my case because he got because I wanted it paid right then and there. Who want to wait till they get a third damn delinquent notice to have their bill paid?
Your Honor, no matter how many times I try to work it out, she basically wanted to live in the, live in the past. I want to try to basically, progress as opposed to regret.
So you're stuck. Somebody stole it. You're stuck paying off for a car that nobody had.
Yep.
You're not even driving the car, and you've got it sitting up somewhere, and you refuse to disclose where the
she
car
bought
is.
another car when we broke up.
Now, let's see. Let me ask you, how many in the audience think the plaintiff has won his case here? In other words, that he should either be paid out of his interest in the vehicle or have the vehicle returned to him? In other words, it doesn't make any difference what option. Let me see the breakdown. 11-1. Majority rules, 11-1. You win the point. Now, either that non-used vehicle is returned to him in one business week, or he is to get in lieu thereof $3,000 in his court costs. You have your option.
You're not getting that car because I'm the primary owner. I use my money for the car. I put down my down payment.
Make that $3,500 in the court cost if it's not returned within 1 week from the day's date. Judgment accordingly.
Well, the plaintiff was trying to protect himself and get himself out of this last connection with the defendant. The judge says he has every right to be concerned. $3,500 if he does not get the car back. And we'll be right back.
Monday on Judge Joe Brown.
He's like, damn, this is my house, just knocking stuff over.
She pressured me to the point of abuse.
Why are you lying? And you got a collar on.
Is this man of the cloth telling the God-honest truth?
Who ordained you?
Next, Judge Joe.
We're back. The defendant in this case admitted to the court that the plaintiff was a good man and she gave him a lot of attitude. She claims it went both ways, but her behavior is keeping him obligated to a debt he has no control over. He does now. He wins. Visit our website at judgejoebrown.com.